After my parents found 100 different ways to kill me, I woke up with every single memory of my past lives intact. The last time, as they left me to die in a fire, I had screamed at them, asking why. Their eyes were filled with pity, but their words were a blade to the heart. The more you suffer, Lily, the faster Aurora's illness will fade. You won't really die after all. We have no other choice. Just bear with it a little longer. Aurora was the girl they adopted after I went missing, the golden child who took my place. In terror, I dragged my broken body to my fiancé, begging him to help me escape. He agreed without hesitation, only to lead me to the ocean and watch as I was torn apart by sharks. Can't you stop being so selfish for once? He'd pleaded. Only you can save Aurora. Once she's well, I promise I'll make it all up to you. They had all made a deal with the system, trading my agony for Aurora's health. But they didn't know that I had made a deal with the system too. We've finally done it 99 times. Just one more. We just have to kill Lily one more time, and our darling Aurora will be free from her sickness forever. Our little girl can finally have a normal life. After this is done, we have to throw a huge party for her to celebrate. I jolted awake, the phantom sensation of drowning still clinging to me, only to hear the excited chatter of my own parents just outside my door. They were already planning a future that had no place for me in it. Mommy, Daddy, if you keep hurting Lily, won't she hate you when she finds out the truth? I mean, she's your real daughter after all. Aurora's voice sweet and cloying, my fists clenched. I waited, desperate to hear my parents' reply. After all the pain they'd put me through for her, was there even a shred of remorse? Aurora, sweetheart, that's not for you to worry about. My father's voice was a cold, smooth stone. You just need to be happy and healthy. Your sister, even if she knew, she'd be happy to do this for you. Besides, it's not like she really dies. He then cooed, telling Aurora not to worry her pretty little head. His words were like a physical blow, stealing the air from my lungs. They never once asked me what I wanted. Even though my memories were wiped each time, the agony of my body being tortured to death over and over was terrifyingly real. I remembered when they first found me after I'd been missing for years. My parents had clutched me, sobbing so hard they could barely breathe. They promised me a happy home. They promised I would never suffer again. They broke every single promise, all for their adopted daughter, Aurora. If Aurora shed a single tear, it was my fault. Her pathetic, clumsy acting was enough to make my parents scream at me, to lock me in the storage closet for 3 days and nights, to ignore me when I was burning up with a 104-degree fever. Tears soaked my pillow, hot and silent. The next moment, the door creaked open, and my parents walked in. A flicker of guilt crossed their faces before being replaced by practiced, loving smiles. I made you some soup. You need to get your strength back after falling in the water, my mother said. Aurora's birthday party is in a few days. She really wants you to be there. You know how she gets when she's upset. That girl is impossible to soothe. The mention of Aurora brought a wave of adoration to my mother's eyes. She would indulge her every whim, while I was always expected to be the understanding one. What about my birthday, I asked, my voice small. Aurora and I were born on the same day in the same month of the same year. Her birthday was my birthday too. My mother froze. It was true. I'd never had a real party. She looked at me with a sigh of weary resignation. Oh, look at my memory. I'm so sorry, Lily, darling. Your mother has just been so busy. Of course, we'll celebrate your birthday too. It's too late to have a gown custom made. You're about Aurora's size, so you'll just have to make do with one of her old ones for now. I'll make it up to you later, I promise. I'll make it up to you. I'd heard those words 100 times. The hope I once felt had curdled into a numb acceptance. I just nodded. My mother, relieved, brought the bowl of soup to my lips. My eyes burned as I drank it down, spoonful by spoonful. This simple act of maternal care was a scene I had replayed in my head 1,000 times, and now finally it was real. I was about to ask them, to beg them not to kill me again, when a violent cramp seized my stomach. The world blurred. In agony, I tumbled from the bed, my body convulsing on the floor as foam frothed at my lips. Through the haze of pain, I heard my mother's worried voice. The poison in this soup, it seems so potent. Are you sure Lily's body can handle it? She looked conflicted, reaching for me, but my father pulled her hand back. She has to die 100th time sooner or later, he explained patiently. Don't you want Aurora to be fully recovered before her birthday? The more she suffers now, the healthier Aurora becomes. They had reached an agreement.